Not long, they were in a bus heading to Lagos, Mark Anthony and Sharon. Well, of course, they left unprepared. So, cold came. Mark was catching cold, as well as Sharon was also giggling. So they held themselves up together in the bus. A woman noticed them. Luckily enough for them, she volunteered her wrapper for them to hold themselves up together and catch a little heat before they get to Lagos. Well, she must have thought they are couples or fiancé. As they were riding, Mark was trying to catch a little sleep. The sleep was epileptic. He sleeps and he wakes. The gallop was not allowing him rest enough. Suddenly, their bus came to a stop. Some people were down the road with guns, screaming. Some other cars were turning around, going back to where they were coming from. What was going on? People in the bus started screaming, "Armed robbers! Armed robbers!" Oh my God! Then Mark Anthony held Sharon. Everybody was running, helter-skelter. The bus was trying to turn suddenly before some of these men with red bandanas and long-range machine gun with chains all over their body climbed into our bus. Everybody in this bus, bend your head down. That was what we heard last, and everybody bent his head. Then the other man down say, "If I touch you, you move. Go down the bus and empty everything you have in the bag of my colleague down." Do you understand? In the bag of my colleague outside this bus. Do you understand that? The boss screamed yes. Mark's heart was broken. The money is about to leave. He's about to lose everything. And they touched Sharon. Sharon was close to Mark. Mark was sitting at the window side. Sharon was supposed to leave. Sharon stood. Not long. As she stood, Mark Anthony was touched as well. And Mark stood and began to go. Sharon dropped her phone in the bag. And Mark was with the bag of money. Suddenly, Mark was about dropping the bag inside the big sack of bag which one of the armed robbers was holding, where everybody in the bus were emptying their wallets, their phone, their rings, their chain, and everything they've got. And the man holding a big sack of bag, accepting everything. Suddenly, Sharon blocked Mark Anthony from putting the bag of money in there. And the armed robber was surprised. He raised his gun up and blasted 2 shots in the air. And suddenly, Sharon kicked the gun off the armed robber's hand. Man, Mark Anthony was scared. In that panic, he picked up the gun and shot the 2 other armed robbers right in front of them. The ones in the bus started running down, shooting at Mark Anthony. Mark jumped across the bus. Sharon ran at the back of the bus, took the guns of the ones that were already killed and ran behind the bus. Sharon shot 2 of them. Some assaulted across the bus. Mark was still afraid. The people in the bus ran and caught one of the armed robbers by their own hand. They were cutting the armed robber with the knife they found with him, cutting him almost into pieces. All the rest of the armed robbers flee inside the bush. They left the bag of watches, phones, chains, wallets, and everything right there with everybody in the bus. Were so afraid. Sharon came out. They were so afraid of Sharon. She was with 2 guns in her hand, indicating she's been shooting. Then she walked out. Everyone in the bus were thanking her and Mark Anthony. Sharon most especially for her great action. Just then, one of the armed robbers that was shot by Sharon, who was not really dead, got up with his gun, aimed at Sharon's head, and blew up Sharon's head into pieces. It was a very sad night. And suddenly the gallop came again, and Mark Anthony opened his eyes. Behold, they were in Lagos.